Hello, and welcome to AB Calculus Semester 1. My name is Mr. Shanklin. I'll be your teacher for this semester. Let's take a look at the announcements for this week. If you take a look at the announcements each week, you'll see that I kind of have them in like a, I don't know, you would call it a calendar form. And then I also have the video that you can watch. So, and you don't have to follow the calendar. I just put this on here so it kind of makes sense to myself. On Monday, we do have a live e-session from 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock. So if you're going to come to the live e-session, obviously that is the only time that the live e-session will be held. So that is why I have it on the calendar on Monday. And then you should really, what we're working on this week is section 1.3, evaluating limits and analytically. Now we're also going to be covering last week's material too. So if you want to come to the live e-session, you'll see both of those things. And then you need to complete practice number 2. And for the week, you have to, the 2 assessments that are due are evaluating limits analytically, 2A and 2B. You'll see one of them is free response and one of them is multiple choice. But you do have to get an 80% on the practice in order for the assessments to be opened up. So how do we go to a live e-session? Well, you just go up to the live e-session button, just click on there. I'm not going to click on it because the room, well, I guess I did. And then you just join the room at 3 o'clock. And we will be going through all of the material for this week. And I think you will enjoy the session. Now, if you cannot make it, please watch the recorded session because it will go through the stuff that you will need for this week. Once you're done with the live e-sessions, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to the lessons button and you want to pick the week that you're working on. So we're working on week number 2. Click on there and you'll see that there's a lot of material. Textbook, hopefully we have our textbook passwords by then. But if we don't, there's a lot of videos here, a lot of Khan videos. I love the Khan Academy videos. They are awesome. And then you've got PowerPoints and stuff like that, notes. So you can use as much or as little as you want. Some kids, they look at it and it's like, oh, I know this stuff. I don't have to look at all the lesson videos, and that's fine. But some kids, they want to read the textbook. That's fine. Whatever it takes for you to learn the material is what you need to do. Okay? I do have problems that I wish you guys would do. Now it's not mandatory, but you should be working on the material or the page, like page 84 to 86, problems 1 through 59 odd. You really should do those in the book. So when you get to the AP test, you'll know what you're doing. Okay, once you're done with the lesson material, you say, hey, I really get this stuff. Go to the weekly practice, click on that, and you find the practice number 2, because that goes with week 2. Hit begin, and you have to get an 80% or better in order to move on. So here's a problem, and hopefully if you don't know what you're doing on these, you look at it and it's like, whoa, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, come to the live e-session and we'll go through some of those types of problems. I usually go through about 3 or 4 problems right off the practice in the live e-session, the exact problems. Okay. And then once you have an 80% on the practice, then you can go on to the weekly assessment, click on there, and you will find that the weekly assessment, now these are last week's, you go to week number, or assessment 2A, because that's week 2, and you click on those, and you take it, and I definitely want to see your work. So please email me your work, or insert your work like you did for the other assessments, because I do want to see your work for all the assessments. That is it for week number 2. Hopefully I will see you guys at the live e-session on Monday at 3 o'clock. Bye.